Hello, everybody. I hope you're all doing well today. It is I, Shade Darkfire. We're back.
Shade Stickfire.
Fuck you.
No.
I mean, you're not wrong, but
we tried to convince him to take some rest, but he's like Mota. He's very stubborn.
I am stubborn. I'm not gonna be taken down by this sickness. I am just fine.
He did stream yesterday too.
I did.
I know he did.
Yeah. And we told him, he's like, fucking go to sleep. He goes, let me do one more layer, and then did 3 more layers.
Yeah. And you know what? I'm gonna keep doing those layers tonight. I'm not giving up.
Of course you are.
I'm not resting tonight. I'm going to continue on. You can't make me.
Oh, well. Not like we can stop him. But yes, hi, everyone. We are doing the podcast again after 2 weeks gone.
2 weeks hiatus.
Yeah, because somebody went to California.
I did
Went
go
on
on
vacation and didn't take us with them.
Listen, I don't think I just wanted to go with the vacation. Do you not see what I came back with? I went on vacation and got COVID, so hold on now.
Hey, you're not the only one of the 3 of us that's had it. So.
I know, but you don't want. Do you want to have it again?
I think I'm immune now because I know at least 2 others who have had it at work since, and I haven't. I've been perfectly fine.
It's still possible to get it again.
Probably.
Probably
not good to risk it.
Yeah. Especially now there's that other one out, but you know.
The Omicron that's been out for a while?
No, I'm talking about, isn't there also technically monkeypox now or some shit?
Oh, yeah.
The whole monkeypox thing.
You know,
yeah, I forgot about that.
If that combines with something else, I'm have a real big old problem or something, you know.
Yeah.
But anyway, we're not here to talk about.
Speaking of plagues on humanity, we're here to talk about Webtoons.
Oh my god. You just made this sound like this is gonna be a negative thing. Like we're gonna be like, I can't stand Webtoons. Yeah, we gotta take down Webtoons. It's a plague. God damn it.
No. It's a good kind of plague. Like the Beatles.
Oh my god. Can't believe you've done this.
I'm not touching that one with a 10-foot pole.
No.
Hey now. The Beatles were good.
I'm still not touching that one with a 10-foot pole.
I mean, fair enough. They're not for everyone.
But anyway.
Yes. Anyway, yeah, that's what the topic we're talking about. And Shade is taking a bit of a back seat because he's sick and won't sleep.
That's not why I'm taking a back seat. All right, I'll be honest. I multitask a lot of things. And so when it comes to things like webcomics, I can't multitask them. So I don't read a whole lot.
Shade
you
can't
read some, though.
I read.
I know you read a some.
Yeah, but it's been so long I can't actually like really go with anything. Like I can't just like straight up out of my memory say anything about them.
Right. Like, do you at least remember the names of some of them?
Ah, dude, I don't remember names of people in general.
Okay, fair.
Fair enough.
Like, let's remember, I can remember things from visuals, but you fucking say a name to me, I'm like,
okay.
I guess Mota and I should be lucky that you just remember our names from week to week.
Yeah.
Oh, listen, I remember. I've technically that's not wrong. I did work with people for years and not remember their names.
I don't even think, with how long we've been friends, Shay doesn't even know our actual names.
Actually, Shade knows my name.
No, here's the thing: does he remember?
Listen, we're not going to say this on stream, all right?
We're not going to say the names. No,
you.
just say yes. Just say yes or no.
Well, it was unintentional. I think I know Shade's name.
Oh, I'm sure you do. My name is also not hard to forget. It's not even that long.
Yeah. No, I know. I'm pretty sure.
I've doxed myself. I've doxed myself on stream before on accident.
Well, it wasn't you. I think it was your friend the one night who joined us for Sea of Thieves.
yes, he did. That also happened then.
And I'm like, I was sitting there thinking, who is? I'm like, oh.
Yeah, I don't really know what
one.
I have it like. My thing is, I don't fully care so much on my first name anyway. I still don't. Yeah. It's not like I casually throw it around.
Right. Yeah.
It's a fairly common name, I would say.
Like my name. My name's fairly common.
My name is slightly common. It's not super common.
Yeah.
There's actually some people online on Twitch who call me by my first name.
Yeah.
You don't know any of them. They're outside of our particular friend group bubble.
Yeah.
All right.
But anyway, yes.
Webcomics. And regular comics. And possibly manga.
And possibly manga. Damien, what's your favorite Webtoons?
Like, are we talking Webtoons, or just web comics in general?
Webtoons. Let's go Webtoons.
Well,
like if it's on Webtoons app, go for it.
Well, the one that I keep going back to check from week to week to see if it's updated lately is called Nothing Special by Katie Cook.
Wait, why do I know that one? Hold on. That name sounds so familiar.
There we go. I linked it.
You linked it? Where?
In the chat.
Oh, of course you linked it there. I was like looking in crew chat, you fool.
Oh, no. So I figured link it here because then our viewers.
I know. I was looking for an image that I could post in the TV, my friend. Sorry, I'm dumb.
No, you're good. It's all good. I was like, all right, where's this image I need? All right, let's see. I'm like, it's not here. Not here. All right. Dude, I read this all the way to the end of season 1.
Mm-hmm.
Or like towards the end of season 1. It wasn't done yet. And while I was waiting for it, I kind of dropped off it.
Well, it's not done yet. It is on a current hiatus because, well, Katie is quite busy with her other comics, I'm assuming.
Right.
And also some real life stuff from what I remember on her Twitter.
Fair.
So it updates infrequently. Like, it used to update weekly, but ever since I think it was a storm that took out a tree near her power for her place.
Oof.
It's been on a semi-monthly hiatus so far. I think it's updated twice in the last month.
Jeez.
There we go.
But it's a wonderful. It's a wonderful webcomic.
I remember it being really good. Yeah.
I've enjoyed it since I've discovered it.
Right.
People might know Katie Cook as I think the artist for it. For the My Little Pony comics is the first one that comes to mind.
Oh, really?
Yes.
All right, that's pretty cool, though.
Trying to think here. It's been a while since I've read it from the beginning, but I believe the story is about this girl who is a muse. She has special powers that allows her to talk to spirits. Like plant spirits, I believe, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, because she befriends a bunch of radishes.
Yeah. One in particular is kind of a dick, but he's so great.
I remember that one.
Yeah, his name is literally Radish.
Brilliant.
I don't want to get too much into the story because I don't want to spoil it for anybody.
Yeah.
Want to read it.
Yeah, we should be wary of spoilers.
But I highly, highly recommend people go out and read Nothing Special.
There's a couple that I really enjoy that I went back and I actually reread some of them.
Mm-hmm.
One that I actually reread from the beginning is called Scoob and Shag.
I'm familiar with that one.
Okay, so Scoob and Shag, as you can probably tell from the title, is a bit of a parody of Shaggy and Scooby from Scooby-Doo, but the names are changed because copyright, I guess.
Yeah,
or just to be funny.
I would assume.
No, the first like 12, 13 episodes is just random like 4-panel nonsense.
Okay.
So it really lures you into a false sense of security. And then Kermit shows up under the name Kerm and offers Scoob and Shag weed.
Oh,
Of
okay
course.
And then from there, they shoot Mario in the head. Well, Scoob does because he has the gun. And then Mickey Mouse comes out of the shadows and tells them to follow him.
Yeah, this comic is all
there,
over the place.
From there, it like you don't even notice it. It all of a sudden becomes a shonen.
Yeah. And yes, the art is not the best, but it's funny.
No,
You know?
here's the thing though. I think because the art in the beginning was like I think it was purposefully bad. Because as soon as they get to Kermit, that's when the quality of the art just takes a sudden like ramp up.
You should send me that image.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Here, hold on. I got it.
Thank you. I'll post it on the TV.
Yeah, no, it really does. Like, just suddenly out of nowhere, the art just goes insane.
And for our viewers,
it looks like crayon at first.
What the fuck?
yeah. Like I said, the art in the beginning looks a little whack. I am not caught up on current events in this one, so I don't remember where I've read to.
Right. If you want, you can tell me later, and I can tell you. Like I said, I just finished reading it, reading it.
Right. Is it done or
no? It's not done by a long shot.
Okay. I'll catch up on it. Like I have it in my subscribed, but I completely forget about it because I have a lot of web comics in general that I read from every week, so I tend to forget things on Webtoons.
Right. No, it actually just recently came back from a short hiatus.
Gotcha.
So it's slowly coming back out.
There we go.
I really do just want to talk about some of the stuff, and I'm like, I don't want to spoil.
I get that.
It's one of my favorites.
Always give a slight teaser.
So a lot of the characters, this is the teaser. What I mean by shonen, it goes from a comedy, like 4-panel slice of life, whatever. Everyone gets shonen powers, but everyone in the comic is based off of cartoon characters, and their powers come from like TV lingo.
Right, I remember that.
Yeah. So there's this one character, his power is called resolution, and he can change the resolution of his body. He can make himself into a higher resolution to become lighter and faster, and turns himself into a lower resolution to make himself slower and denser. But then he can change the resolution of specific body parts to do different attacks.
Interesting.
So if he makes his lower body heavy, less quality, his upper body a higher quality, and his fist a lower quality, he'll stay rooted to the ground, but then his upper body will be able to do like that anime thing where he's punching multiple times in the air. But his fists are hard as a rock. So it's just it's basically like what Deku did to Overhaul. Oh, slight spoiler alert for My Hero. Or the consecutive normal punches, like what Saitama did to Boros.
Gotcha.
Slight One Punch Man spoilers.
How long has One Punch been out by now?
Oh,
yeah. One Punch Man's been out. I think season 2 is out now.
But yeah, no, I just like the powers because it reminds me a lot of One Piece. Because a lot of the powers interact in specific ways with each other. And it's how you use the power.
Gotcha.
Which is kind of neat.
Yeah.
Except I'm sure these people know how to swim.
Oh, yeah. I'm sure they do. Except for the anime characters that don't swim.
Except for the anime characters that
Not
don't.
the cartoon characters. I mean,
Anime, cartoon.
Yeah. I will say though, one of my favorite powers is called dead air, and it's just controlling TV static.
Interesting.
Oh, and if he touches you, he turns your body into static and disintegrates you.
Wait,
All
isn't
right, then.
that?
Yes, that's him.
Okay, I'm like, isn't that his power? I didn't want to say his name.
You're probably thinking the character because he shows up pretty early.
Yeah, okay. Because I remember him being very menacing.
Oh, he's extremely menacing because his power is just so busted.
Oh, his power's incredibly busted.
Because he can move within the TV static. He can basically teleport within the space.
Yeah.
So you can move to TVs?
No, like the static comes from his body in the form of energy.
Mm-hmm.
So if he spreads his energy across the room, he can essentially teleport throughout the room by moving within his static.
Okay then.
Right? And then all he has to do is just teleport behind you, grab you by the arm, and then there goes your arm. Bye-bye.
That's pretty busted.
There goes your entire career as a TV character.
Really the only weakness of that power is that it makes a TV static noise. So as long as you stay out of the energy and you keep an ear out for the noise, you can basically avoid him.
Yeah, and how many people nowadays knows what that sounds like?
For real. I grew up watching VHS tapes from my grandparents, so I got that a lot at the beginning and the end.
Yep.
But nah, it's great. I highly recommend it, especially since it got back into production.
Right.
It's always good when comics come back.
Yes.
Yeah.
And now I'm just going through Webtoons, the Webtoons website, seeing what else I've read.
Some of the stuff I've read, most people are probably very familiar with.
What, like Unordinary?
Ordinary, like Merryweather stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I actually haven't read. The only Merryweather one that I've read would be Stalker X Stalker, as of recently.
The last one, the one that I kind of bounce from is the Internet Explorer one.
Oh, I need to catch up with that. It's been a minute.
I don't know. Well, it might be still going. I don't know. I mean, Internet Explorer is kind of, dead now. So
yes, true.
And not the character in the comic, as far as I'm aware.
That's what you think.
That's what you think. Joke's on you.
Joke's on you. Internet Explorer has just become whatever the heck it is on Windows 11 now.
Oh yeah, it did change.
Did it change again?
I think it's called Edge now, isn't it?
Oh, it's always been called Edge. Well, I mean, since Windows 10 at least.
Yeah.
I thought you were saying they changed it again. I was like, are they really trying hard for people to get that if they changed it a third time?
Well, I mean, considering it wasn't always called Internet Explorer either. At least I don't think it was. This is me going all the way back to my Windows 3.1 days.
Oh no! Internet Explorer.
But yeah, so unfortunately, I do not read a whole lot of webcomics on Webtoons. Most of mine are independently published, so to speak.
Right.
Oh, here we go.
I do read quite a bit on Webtoons because I know a lot of people go on Webtoons independently also.
Mm-hmm.
By the way, Internet Explorer, formerly Microsoft Internet Explorer and Windows Internet Explorer. So it's still called Internet Explorer. It just said something before it.
Right.
I could have sworn it had a completely different name at one point.
Let's see.
I've only ever known it as an Internet Explorer.
Yeah. It's abbreviated as IE or MSIE.
Just I.
I mean, yeah, I mean, I could be very well wrong.
I mean, who knows? This
Yeah,
was a
for
quick
sure.
Google search within like 5 seconds, so
Yeah.
I could go through a complete history. I could click on this one that says the complete history of it.
You know what? I would also say there's a lot of. I also read. I'm low key isekai trash. So some of the webtoons I read are a lot of isekai.
I mean,
Yeah.
nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, I mean, I'm kind of low key isekai trash too. I mean, shit. One of my favorite isekais, animes is an isekai.
It's a slime.
Okay, 2 of my favorite animes are isekai.
Oh well, okay. What was the other one?
Konosuba.
Oh, true.
See,
No, I was gonna say there is one webtoon that is brand new that came out just recently.
Yeah.
It's called Teenage Dragon. I find it's enjoyable mainly because it's a teenage girl in high school, and she wakes up in the body of a dragon, and she's just confused as hell. But eventually, like, she becomes friends with the people in the village, and she talks about wanting to get home. So some of them decide to go on an adventure with her to help her get home. But my favorite part is at the end of every episode, there's a 1-panel scene of the dragon being isekai'd into the girl's body. So it's this immortal dragon who's always been able to do whatever they want because, you know, they're a dragon, suddenly being trapped in the body of a teenager.
Oh dear.
But it's actually very cute because eventually the dragon figures out the concept of friendship, and then at some point, dragon gets into a fight and apologizes because, you know, no dragon would normally never do that.
Right.
But it's just like those, like, you know how in One Piece they'll have the in the One Piece manga they'll have the title page and have a little 1-panel thing with a random person.
Mm-hmm.
It's like that, but there's dialogue.
Gotcha.
Also, I'm not spoiling anything about the actual dragon, the teenager in the dragon. It's just a dragon and a teenager.
Right.
Right now in the high school that she goes to, there's a how do you pronounce it? A chuny bee?
Yeah.
There's someone who's a chuny that entered the school that called himself the Midnight Dragon.
Oh,
so then
God.
she's like, "Are you like me?"
A chuny, so basically
Yeah.
leaflet.
Actually. But it's very cute. I recommend
If you're ever listening to this, Leaf, I'm sorry.
Well,
there we go. Teenage Dragon.
I will say this, though, Mota. When you first said Teenage Dragon, my first thoughts, this is really stupid because I just thought about it like when I was a kid and I saw this thing.
Oh boy.
My first thought went into is it gonna be something similar to that one cartoon? What was it? Fucking American Dragon.
Oh,
Fuck you! I'm not the only one who was thinking that.
That's
I didn't even think about it until now. Oh, that was such a good show.
that was the first thing I thought. I was like, is this an American Dragon thing? You know, they turn a teenager that turns into a dragon.
No. If that would be hilarious, though.
Oh, thank you. I'm glad I wasn't the only one who was thinking that. I'm like, Teenage Dragon. This sounds like it's going somewhere,
right?
No, not quite. Not quite there.
That's what I was expecting. I was waiting for it. I was like, all right, here we go. Some dragon.
Yeah. And then some ninja fighting and.
Yep.
Yeah.
Not yet, at least.
Not yet. We'll see. There was a dragon on dragon fight, though.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Nate.
There's another one that I adore. It's called Return of the Blossoming Blade.
Okay.
Oh,
It's
interesting.
It's one of those not technically isekai, but also kind of isekai, where the person dies and is reincarnated in the same world, just in a different body, like a couple years in the future.
Okay. Mota, I'm going to post something in the chat. I want you to make sure that this is the right thing before I put it on the screen.
Oh, yeah. What the fuck is this?
This is what came up when I typed in Return of the Blossoming Blade.
Okay, hold on. That's not how you spell return.
And it's a novel. Manga.
It is not a novel. Excuse you.
That's what apparently when you type that in Google, that is the first thing I get.
Excuse?
Yeah, you should go to Webtoons and then type it in the search bar there.
I can't save an image from there, guys.
Oh. Well, that's a problem.
Exactly. I
we
have
go.
to keep
That's
Google searching this.
That's him.
Okay.
But no, basically, Return of the Blossoming Blade is about a guy who, this one guy who, after an enormous amount of efforts and a lot of people dying,
Hey, Mota,
yo,
why'd you post the same picture twice?
bruh.
Shade posted it, and you posted it. Why'd you post another one? It's the same picture.
No, it's not. Angry.
You know, this kind of looks like different art styles, I'll be honest.
Just a bit.
And
Oh, come on. You know the meme. You can't tell me you don't know the meme.
Yeah, it's a meme, I know. Can we get this? We have this at home. Yeah. Or are you talking about the Office meme? Or is like
I think it was the Office meme.
Mandarin wants you to tell the difference between these two photos. They're the same to me.
They're the same photo.
We have anime guy with a sword at home.
Yes.
anime guy with sword at home.
It's Fire Emblem. What at home is Fire Emblem. Basically, there was a single demon rampaging across the land that nobody could defeat.
Okay.
So it took the combination of all of the different high-ranking martial arts sects to come together to defeat the demon. And in the end, it was this guy who defeated the demon, but at the same time succumbed to his wounds and died. Then he wakes up 100 years later in the body of a child to find out that everything is weird. Like the Mount Hewitt sect, the sect he belonged to, the sect that defeated the demon. Mm-hmm. It used to be number 1. Now it's at the bottom of the rung. And like everybody hates it and nobody talks about it. And everything else has changed. So it's him basically trying to restore the honor of the Mount Hua sect.
Right.
By using his knowledge of the martial arts that he learned 100 years ago.
Interesting.
Because the sect now kind of low key sucks. So it's him just constantly nudging the sect in the right direction, while also trying to pretend to be a first year disciple. It's a very, very fun story, very action packed too. The art's done very well.
That's good.
Oh, that's good.
Just giving Damien recommendations at this point.
Yeah, more or less.
See, Damien's actually currently started reading it right now.
For real.
No. I mean, don't tempt me, but no, not yet.
He's actually has the tab open as we're speaking. He's currently reading it all.
Hey! Don't call me out on like that.
The second monitor is open. I can see it from here,
But
and I'm
Damien has
nowhere near
4
him.
monitors. Damien has 4
Only-
monitors. He's just reading 3 webtoons at a time.
Exactly. In fact, every single one we talk about, Damien has them open right now.
Yeah.
How dare you
Exactly.
call me out like that?
He has one on his phone too.
Exactly.
Actually, my phone is upstairs on the charger.
I see the likely story.
Likely story. Yeah.
Trying to hide the fact you're watching on there. I understand.
No.
Let's trying to look through some other ones. Oh, Anti-Stalker. Anti-Stalker is really good too.
Oh. Let's see.
It's romance. I also like romance.
Nothing wrong with
Wrong
that.
with a little romance.
No, not at all.
I mean, a lot of my books have a lot of the, regardless of what genre it is, normally has that involved.
Right.
Hell, Behemoth series that I read. I'm not going to talk about it because I think we've already covered that. Unless we haven't done. Have we done books before?
Yes, we've done
Yeah,
books.
yeah. I've talked about it. Yeah,
It was
you're right.
that was like our second episode.
Yeah, you're right. Sorry, my sick brain doesn't fully remember things. But well, that's also been a while.
Integrated.
But yeah, no. So I'm sure I talked about it back then. But you know that one, heavy romance.
Right. Yep.
I have a couple other books in there, like in my bookshelf that involves it as well.
Right. I think Anti-Stalker is either ending or has already ended. Oh no, it's ending soon.
Can I say this?
I'm pretty. It's almost done. Yeah.
It's unfortunate when a webcomic comes to an end, but totally understandable.
It's so good. I'm gonna reread it. But no, it's basically about a school. In the world of Anti-Stalker, there are 3 races. There's humans, werewolves, and vampires.
Mm-hmm.
And typically they separate themselves, like they go to their own special school. Except for the people of Black Moon High that have all 3 races coexisting with each other. And in the middle of that is the disciplinary committee.
Well, that does not work.
Is it what the hell?
What?
This is what happened when I attempted to save the freaking little thing above with the title.
Right. Oh, well.
Yeah, that didn't work. All right. Well, I
We'll
gotta go
see
find
it
another.
in our chat.
I need another image. Oh, okay.
In
There
our
you
chat. But no, it's the disciplinary committee, which has the girl with the black hair and the red hairpins. She is a vampire and is kind of dumb, and I love her, and she's so good.
I heard vampire and dumb. Okay, I'm interested in this comic now.
All right. Damien's got another tab open right now.
She's one of those characters she's not stupid, she's just a little dumb. So
a little slow.
A little slow. A lot of her solutions to problems is punching it in the face.
Also, she's just like me then. Gotcha.
Basically, yes. And then, so yeah, the guy on the left of him, the blonde guy with the red eyes, he's also a vampire. His name is August. He is kind of stalking her, except not really, except also kind of. It's complicated.
Okay.
It gets explained really early on. Basically, Kira, that's her name, the punchy dummy.
Right.
Kira basically, they talk about it early on, so I'm just going to talk about it. She does have an actual stalker. It's just so that August, who likes her, so that she doesn't worry and stress about it, he's pretending to be her stalker, but being very open about it. So she at least has someone to vent to, while he also tries to figure out who's the real stalker.
Interesting.
The guy on the left, the guy on the right with the yellow eyes, that's Yulai. He's a vampire. He's a werewolf.
Oh no.
And he is hardcore crushing on Kira. So there's already a love triangle established very early on.
So,
And
I
your
need,
lie is also kind of dumb.
I need to state this immediately.
Oh, Shade's interested?
No. Please tell me
Yes.
it's at least better than a certain book story.
Oh, it's 100% better.
All right, we're good now.
Oh, thank God.
100%.
So
I'm sure just about any love triangle story is better than that one.
The second you said werewolf, I was like, shit, we have a vampire werewolf situation.
No.
It's like, oh no.
Like,
They're actually, it's a lot different from that. Have I told you my favorite thing about vampires?
That they don't sparkle. I mean, what?
Yeah. Well, actually,
Sorry,
okay,
what?
that actually has something related to that.
Okay.
My favorite thing about vampires is that whenever they're depicted in media, they always have different powers. So I like to try and keep track of all the different powers.
Okay.
Right.
So, like vampires in Helsing is like they can only convert people who are virgins.
Oh yeah.
They can drink the blood of somebody and absorb their spirit into themselves to use later. Slight Helsing's ultimate spoilers, by the way.
But they don't know. They don't know why that's a spoiler. You know.
Yeah, it's just that they can just pop out somebody from their back. Essentially. In Twilight, they're disco balls, so whatever. Vampires just have a lot of different variations.
Yeah.
Vampires and Anti-Stalker have a special power called domination.
Okay.
Which essentially means that high class hybrid vampires, like vampires with like royal blood or whatever, they can use a power called domination to dominate vampires of a lower class. It essentially freezes them.
So essentially like Castlevania to vampires.
Yeah. I guess. I'm going to assume yes.
At least in the anime version. I don't know.
I haven't seen it yet.
Oh, dude. What are you waiting for? The sequel's coming. Hurry up.
Oh, shit. I got to watch it. I always hear it's so good.
For a Netflix anime, it was really good. Very good. Like this is rare coming from Damien.
Right.
You're getting 2 thumbs up from me for this one.
Fun. Yeah, I had to check it out. But no, I really recommend Anti-Stalker. It's one of my favorites, and I feel myself going back to reread it constantly.
All right. So, Damien, do you have that on your tab now to read it?
Stop calling me out, Shane.
When you read it, message me and talk to me about it.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
I just have to remember that Webtoons exists.
I feel like in the Discord, I'm gonna have to add like a specific tab that's just like Webtoon / comics, and just where people can share and talk about Webtoons and comics.
Yeah, that sounds like an idea. God damn it, Mom. Did you really have to do that?
No.
Did you just get a spam?
He just spammed me on Discord in the DMs with Anti-Stalker 10 times.
Okay.
14 times.
Okay, 14 times. It only showed 10.
Let's do 15 to make it even.
All right, fine. Fine. If you're going to do that, then I'm going to give you my favorite webcomic. Like, this is a webcomic, not Webtoons.
All right, go for it. I'm actually sorely lacking in webcomic. Well, no, there is one. Yash Saga. Oh, wait a minute.
Oh, there you go.
And here, for everybody else in the chat, is my favorite actual webcomic called Yash Saga. by the wonderful, what was his name again? Philip Brown.
Actually, Damien.
It's been going for almost 20 years, this comic.
Oh my God, Damien.
Yes.
A couple of weeks ago, you retweeted something about Two Kinds.
Yes.
That made me remember I actually read Two Kinds for a while.
Two Kinds is another one of my favorites that I keep up on.
It's like I wasn't at all close to where it is now. I was still very early on, but I'm like, I really like this. And I've been meaning to read some more of it.
Oh, Two Kinds has gotten really good lately.
I gotta hop on and check it out. Okay, if we're gonna talk web comics, there's one that I adore. It's called 8-Bit Theater. I don't know if you heard of it.
Okay.
Sounds familiar. I don't know if I've read it.
It is a comedic retelling of the plot of the first Final Fantasy. So, and it's extremely dumb. It has a little over 1,000 pages.
Mm-hmm.
It's a 1,225 pages long, but it's very much worth it because it has a lot of the humor is pretty smart. Even some of the really dumb jokes, the way that they're written and that they're set in, they're pretty funny. That's the first episode. Because it starts off with a black mage and a fighter whose names are Black Mage and Fighter.
Ah.
But we later find out that Black Mage's full name is what was it, Black Mage McEvil Wizardton?
What the fuck?
Somehow not very surprised.
Hang on, I can actually look this up. Okay, Black Mage Evil Wizardington. That's his name.
How original.
And his quote unquote best friend, not by choice but by exposure, is Fighter, whose full name is Fighter McWarrior.
Okay.
It's so dumb. Also, the other two members of the party, because you can have three party members of different classes. There's a Thief who goes by Thief when he doesn't go by his real name.
Okay.
Which his real name is major spoiler, so I'm not going to do it.
Okay.
And his name is major spoiler.
Yeah, for sure. Honestly, it might as well be.
Is it the main villain bad guy man?
No, it's not. The Red Mage, he basically is convinced that he's playing the way he looks at the world is the way someone is playing D&D. So on occasion, he'll whip out a stat sheet and roll a d20.
Oh my god.
His full name is Red Mage Statskoski.
Okay.
And it's these four incredibly stupid individuals, and on occasion joined by a black belt who imagine taking. Okay, Damien, you'll get this, and maybe Shade.
Okay.
Imagine taking the intelligence of the overall intelligence of all four Konosuba characters.
Okay.
Mashing them into one person and then dividing it by 20. And that is the intelligence of the black belt.
So no intelligence at all.
He once got so lost, he accidentally shattered the dimensional barrier created a temporal clone of himself from another dimension, who also got lost. Therefore, they kept following each other in circles.
Oh my
because
God.
they could not figure out how to get to the bathroom that's down the hall and to the left.
That sounds very much like a character from a manga I've read. Minus the whole dimensional rift thing.
Yeah. No, he straight up just broke through the dimensional barrier and found another himself. And even with their combined intelligence, they could not find the bathroom. You want to know how they eventually take care of the problem of two black belts, though, right?
How?
Because you think there might be a problem having two of the same people. Yeah, no, Black Mage just straight up kills one of them. There's also a lot of murder. This is very much a D&D party, where it's like, if talking doesn't help when everybody has an intelligence stat of a single digit, then just punch it.
All right, then.
And like, they're so stupid that a lot of their plans just work. Because
surprised at that one.
it's like, you remember that episode of Red versus Blue where they're trying to break into the ice, the what's it called? When they're stuck on Chorus, when Griff, Simmons, Tucker, and Caboose are trying to break into the other place to rescue Sarge and
right.
Wash.
Yeah.
When they're trying to figure out how to get through the ice door, and they come up with stupid ideas, and they're like, "We could try knocking." No, that's too stupid. Let's melt it. Yes. They're essentially operating on that level of planning.
Oh no.
But
I see.
Add in slightly more knives and slightly more magic.
Okay.
Oh, all right. Oh no.
It's incredible. Also, the only intelligent member of the party is a white mage. And the white mage, she's, well, I wouldn't, okay. She's a very intelligent character.
Okay.
It's just, a lot of the stuff that she gets involved in is related to that old saying, a mob is only as smart as its dumbest member. So she gets dragged into a lot of nonsense and just kind of rolls with it.
Gotcha.
Like me and Shade.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Like you two. You two with me.
Exactly.
I wasn't going to say it.
Well, listen, I think we all know. I think we all know what happens.
Yeah.
The shenanigans that happen. Well, hey, look at where we are now.
Yes.
Yeah. Plus, see it these after this, right?
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, I did say it was my idea, kind of.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yep, pretty much.
Oh, also, my favorite thing, another one of my favorite things in 8-bit theater. Because they're supposed to be the full warriors of light, like the classic Final Fantasy thing.
Right.
Except Black Mage decides that they're the full warriors of light, but they needed the orbs of light to prove that they're them.
Okay.
But they didn't have the orbs of light. So Black Mage, in his infinite wisdom, steals some light bulbs.
Oh, dear God.
Oh, no.
And the king, who is also extremely stupid, believes him.
Oh, dear God.
So now they have the support of the king.
So the world is just stupid.
Yes. But there's also the real warriors of light with the real orbs of destiny, which gives it my favorite. And then when when they show up and try to present them to the king says something that I still quote every so often just because I find it so funny.
Okay.
When he's given the real orbs of destiny, he just says, "How dare you try to trick me? These orbs aren't even lukewarm with destiny."
Oh my god. What the fuck?
Which is also related to when the Black Mage tried to pass off the light bulbs, and the king was like, "Wow, these orbs of destinies are not as hot. They're cooling off." And Black Mage just says, "Oh, that's just the destiny running out. You better hurry up."
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
What the
You see what I mean by the humor of 8-bit theater? It's amazing. I love it so much.
It sounds interesting.
It's incredible.
Oh, time to add it to a big old list of things for Damien to watch
Yes.
or read.
Yeah.
I mean,
Oh. Also, if we're going to be talking about webcomics, I just thought of another one.
Okay, it is.
The Pokemon Hard Mode.
Okay.
Yeah,
Explain.
heard of that? It's the originator of the Nuzlocke challenge. It came from a random webcomic that someone made. Because they decided to come up with a harder way to play Pokemon. And
Gotcha.
they came up with those rules, and he decided to make a comic about the rule set.
Interesting.
And so it became known as Pokemon Hard Mode.
Interesting.
Very interesting.
That's also where it hasn't been updated in a long time, but I live in hope.
All you can do now Sundays.
But yeah, when it started off, the art is very rudimentary. But then as it goes along, it gets really good. There's a lot of art progression. And it quickly gets better too.
I love that. Watching a comic evolve.
Oh yeah.
Like
here's
that.
No, sorry, go on. No.
I was gonna say that's how a lot of the webcomics I've follow have gone. It's like it's been go back to read them in the beginning and or not that great, but then you watch as the months, the years progress, and it's just incredible.
Yeah, it's great. It's so good. I feel that with some of the webtoons that I've been reading. Like a lot of them are like that, where it's a little rough in the beginning, but it gets better real quick. I'll also say, you know how everyone calls it a nuzlocke, but it was originally called Pokemon Hard Mode?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's explained in the comic.
Interesting.
It's because early on, spoiler alert for Pokemon Hard Mode, in the Ruby saga, the first saga, the main character Ruby catches a Seedot that evolves into a Nuzleaf. And for whatever reason, he decided that whenever he drew Nuzleaf, he would give him the face of John Locke from Lost. And so when the Nuzleaf died and came back as a ghost to continue guiding Ruby throughout the original journey, people eventually just started calling it a Nuzlocke from Nuzleaf and John Locke.
Interesting.
It's really dumb, but I love it.
No, that's awesome. I like that.
That's actually pretty neat.
Yeah. And now that's something that I don't feel like a lot of people that do Nuzlocke knows.
Probably not.
You're probably not.
No way. I just now saw it.
What?
See. Can I get this image up?
Oh, did you find a Nuzlocke? The Nuzleaf lock?
Yeah, let me see. Why is it saving? It's such a weird place on my computer. Whatever.
Stop changing your save folder, Shade.
Yeah, right.
Not though. Just there we go.
Oh, there it is. Yep, that's him as a C dot. But it's John Locke.
What in the?
It's John Locke.
That's incredible.
It's so good.
It's great. Oh, what the hell?
All right.
That's the original rule set.
Interesting.
That's interesting.
The more you know.
Yeah, for sure. That's very interesting. All right.
Some
Also,
other
holy shit, did that art change, by the way?
right?
Because it's like the first thing I get taken to was the neck, and I was like, oh, this is colored and all that stuff. This is pretty nice. And then I go back to the beginning, and I'm like, holy shit.
It goes from a shaky stick figure doodles that looks like everyone got electrocuted to something that could be published on Webtoons.
Yeah. Wow. It looks horrible in the beginning.
Yeah, the first arc, the Ruby arc, you gotta adjust for the art. But then, like I said, as it continues, it progresses into what it is now.
Oh.
I'd say it really takes a turn in the mid arc, in the Fire Red arc, which I haven't read in a while. I should probably go back and reread it.
Very interesting.
Very.
Extremely. Yeah, so we've talked about webcomics and webtoons for an hour. You want to talk about manga for the second hour?
Yes. What you got?
Yeah, Forest Mota.
Soul Eater manga.
I have never read the manga for Soul Eater.
Oh, you should.
Okay.
I have a lot of manga that's on my to-read list. A lot.
Okay, what are you reading right now?
Right now, it is a toss-up between, when release dates happen.
True.
Dragon Ball Super.
Okay.
My Hero Academia.
Okay.
Well, and no surprise here, that time I got reincarnated as a slime.
Wait, you watched that? I never knew.
No. And don't bully me, Nagatoro.
I thought you were gonna say like don't bully me as in like Damien Mota, Shade Mota, don't bully me for what I'm about to say.
Nope. Okay. For me, I'm glad I found the manga for Nagatoro, like the official manga before I found his unofficial manga.
Right.
Because I probably would have never read the official manga. And I don't know if you two have read any of it at all.
No.
I mean, Shade doesn't read, so
no.
Listen, it's not that I don't read or I don't want to read. I just don't got the time to read.
No, you just don't know how. That's fine. That's fine.
I would be screwed if I couldn't read. Part of my job involves reading.
You probably just like randomly click on the screen.
Yeah,
this is probably right.
All the information.
This ought to do something. Because the story of Nagatoro starts off. I mean, it's a story about this girl who gets her kicks out of bullying the main character. And
Right.
it starts off. It seems a little harsh, but then as it goes on, she softens up and actually starts to like him.
Ew.
And like you, Mota, I enjoy my romance comedy.
Yes.
And this story, as it evolves, she really softens up, and actually the two characters start to like each other.
Right.
But as I was saying before, had I read the original run of this, I would have never have touched this one.
Oh,
So if the bullying was much worse
In the original, jeez.
in the original version. It was way worse, way harsher, way more realistic, almost. Yeah. Like I was surprised because I went into this thinking it was not going to be my thing. But as it went on, it just captured me. And watching these two characters evolve into something more was really, really interesting. And and the storyline just kept me coming back for wanting more.
Okay.
I mean, I don't want to get too much into it because it's still a running manga,
Right.
so I don't want to spoil anything for anybody who wants to read it.
All right.
I do want to watch the anime though, because I've heard it's a very faithful adaptation.
Right.
But it's one of the few romance mangas I would actually recommend.
gotcha.
Oh, how about you, Mota? You got anything?
I've been waiting for more chapters to come out slowly.
Mm-hmm.
But I've been really excited about Zatchbell too.
Right, I remember you mentioning that.
Yes, I was popping off so hard when Zatchbell 2 got announced. But I'm still not entirely sure where the story's going.
So it's like that so far, huh?
Well, here's the thing. I'm not the original. You ever seen or read the original Zatchbell?
I watched the anime.
The anime is one of those animes that cut off halfway through the manga.
Yes, I remember you telling me that. I don't even think I made it that far into it because it was a show that was running on a local channel.
Right.
And then they didn't show all of it.
Right.
So up until you started talking about it, I had completely forgotten about it.
Right. And okay. Go on.
I was just gonna unfortunately I'm not as familiar with it as I probably would have been had. I got more into it.
Original. That's the original.
This one?
Yeah. I think that's one of the which volume is that?
How would I?
I don't think because it was saying at the
volume
bottom.
3. Well, actually, no. That's on Google Images. All right.
Oh, okay.
Oh wait, no, it's 3. Okay, I see it right there.
Yeah. Okay. I think that's just like generic lightning. Basically, the story of Zatchbell is that 100 demon children, they're called demons in the English dub, but they're actually called they're called demons in the original manga and the sub. But in English they're called Mamotos. But they're demon children. But they're not like demon, they're aliens, but they're called whatever. But 100 demon children are dropped onto Earth, and they all have a book, like the red book that the teenager is holding.
Right.
And they have to find a human that can read the words inside of the book, and then they'll be able to use their magic. So Zatch Bell, the main character, as you can probably tell, his power is electricity.
Right.
And Kiyomaru, the guy behind him holding the red book, is the only person that can read the book and get access to Zatch's power.
Okay.
So the human and the demon have to team up and coordinate their attacks to fight other demons. And in order to win the fight, you have to burn the other person's book. When you burn their book, they return to the demon world. And it whittles down until one demon remains. The remaining demon becomes the king of the demon realm.
Okay.
So it's anime Fortnite.
All right. Okay.
All right.
The thing about the book is that as it goes on, because Kiyomaru starts off as he's a certified genius. Like, he's straight up just smarter than everyone in his class, and everybody bullies him over it.
Right.
Because everyone hates the smartass. So he decided, screw school, I'm just going to stay home. So he stays home, he reads his books on his own. And then suddenly a naked child comes flying in with the assistance of a giant eagle.
Okay.
And that child is Zatch. And so from there, he learns that he can read the book, and then they slowly learn more about the demon realm because Zatch has no memories. He has amnesia, because of course he does.
Of course.
Of course.
Yeah. They slowly figure out how his powers work. They become better at working together. They start taking down demons that come and challenge them. That's the important thing. They never go out to fight the demons. They come and find them.
Okay.
But the really cool thing is, my favorite thing about the book, about the series though, the spells aren't random.
Okay.
So each demon has a specific element, and each element has a specific word associated with it.
Right.
And then you can add, and then they add certain prefixes and suffixes and second words to change the way that the spell works.
Right.
But the base word always stays the same. It's just more words tacked onto the original to change how it works.
Okay.
And those suffixes and prefixes and secondary words, other demons will have them too. So you can tell, once you memorize some of them, you can kind of get an idea of what the attack will be, which they don't really go too much into in the manga, but it's there.
Okay.
So there's one spell called what's it called? Razaruku. That's one of Zatch's spells. Was it Razaruku? No, Zakeru. Sorry. Zaker, that's the base spell for electricity. It's just a generic electric blast.
Right.
And all of Zatch's spells have that, well, most of them have that the name, Raza. Zaker, my bad.
Okay.
So Zaker Yugar, the spell that I just said, at the end of it, Yugar is the suffix for straight. So any spell that has Yugar at the end will become a centered version of it. So instead of a big electric blast, it will be a condensed electric beam.
Gotcha.
Same with like some other spells. There's another character who uses cyclones, and one of his spells ends with Uru, and instead of a big cyclone, it's a smaller, more condensed cyclone.
Neat.
And it carries throughout the entirety of the manga. So as long as you watch out for it, you can like, okay, I know, I kind of get it. I kind of get what some of these spells are.
So, question.
Yes.
Who is the red-haired small child that I'm seeing?
You're gonna have to show me a photo.
Give me a second. I'm pulling it up.
Okay. Because I read the manga.
Well, this is from the manga, from what I can see.
It might be from one of the covers.
Hold on.
Okay.
See,
Red-haired child. Is it a girl?
Yes.
Does she have a big bow on her chest?
Or
like a heart?
Hold on. Let me just. No,
Yeah,
that wasn't the right one.
I think that's Pokemon Hard Mode, Shade. That's not Zach Bell.
I said, give me a second, and you didn't say that.
Oh, that's okay. That's Tia.
Okay.
She becomes one of Zatch's friends. Her skill, she's not very attack oriented. She's very defensive.
Gotcha.
And her partner is Megumi, who is a pop idol. So they have to balance the fight for the demon the fight for the demon throne and her pop idol duties.
Interesting.
There's also a low-key romance between Megumi and Kyo that they don't really go into, but they hint at it a lot.
And then who is this one?
I vaguely remember.
Okay. Hang on. Oh, that's Brago and Sherry. Brago, you would think his power is darkness. It's not. It's gravity.
Interesting.
And dude, later on in the manga, when they get like their higher level spells, it's terrifying the amount of power he has. One of his spells is called Shin Babaruga Guravidan.
Okay.
Basically, he takes a massive area in front of him and sinks it to the ground, to the bottom.
Okay.
Like he pushes acres into the ground. And anybody caught in that has that much amount of gravity forced on them all at once.
So they're all dead.
Shimbabaruga Gura. Oh, wait, no. Is that? No, I'm thinking of a different. That is the spell. He has another spell whose name I can't remember. He creates a ball of gravity that attracts the opponent into it. And then inside the ball of gravity are smaller balls of gravity, of stronger gravity. So when he gets sucked in, the opponent will have their body bent, twisted, and contorted into all different ways because of the balls of gravity inside the ball.
Ouch. So they're dead.
No, they're not dead because they're demons, but they do get very injured.
I thought they were talking about we also pull the human person along with them.
No, not the human person. They do attack some humans, I will say. They attack a lot of humans.
And they die.
Oh, some of them do.
Okay.
All right. Sounds like fun.
Yeah. And Sherry, she's awesome. She's one of my favorite female characters. Oh, yes.
Wait, is she not evil?
Oh, no, she's not evil. She's actually one of the good guys.
Oh.
She's also pretty strong. Because a lot of the demons, they're like, okay, the human partner is weak. Let's attack the human partner. And then she whips out her cane and starts beating demons to death with them. Like,
Okay, then.
the end of her cane has a big ass diamond that she can push a button and it turns into a flail. Yes, that. Oh, it's a ruby. It's an emerald, whatever. But no, it's attached to a rope inside of the cane that it becomes like a flail. And she just starts beating the shit out of demons. It's incredible when she starts going. But they're one of the most formidable teams because they fight so well together that they don't really have a weakness. If you go for Sherry, she will defend herself until Brago is able to come in. And then Brago will crush your bones with gravity.
Interesting.
He also has major fuck you energy in the beginning.
I mean,
But he becomes a very nice character towards the end.
I mean, just look at his face.
Yes.
It just kind of screams, "Go fuck off."
Also, I will say this isn't major spoiler. What this? I'm trying to decide how much of a spoiler is it. It's when they first meet. It's kind of thrown away as a one-off, but it also shows how badass Sherry is. Because she has a mission, and she really wants to complete the mission. But when her and Brago first meet, Brago tries to force her into submission by threatening to kill her butler. And then Sherry just puts a knife to her throat and says, "Fuck you, we're working together or not at all."
What?
Okay, then.
All right.
And that's how they got to work together.
Okay, then.
Huh.
That's what I mean by she's one of my favorite female characters.
I don't know how much of spoiler this is, but I'm guessing like the white version of him is the full version villain that I'm seeing.
Yes.
Okay.
He's the initial villain of the series once it gets started.
Does it change? He stops becoming the villain, kind of like that kind of story plot.
Yeah, it stops after he stops being the villain after a while. There's
Gotcha.
two major villains. It's him and then one other person.
Gotcha.
There's a white version of Zach who also has the same electric powers. So it's one of those classes. It's one of those classes like same person with the same powers but uses them for evil.
Well, that's what I was talking about. Was like the one that looks just like Zach. That's the main villain.
That's the first of the villains.
On. Let me pull him up.
Huh. See, because I remember Sherry and what's his face as the villains. I don't remember anybody else.
Brago?
Yes, Braco. Thank you.
No, they do come off as really antagonistic.
This one.
Yeah, that's a Zio.
Gotcha.
Oh, Zeno, my bad, Zeno. He is an asshole.
Okay.
But no, Sherry and Brago do start off as extremely antagonistic. But then as they're forced to work together through circumstance, they become a lot closer and friendlier with Kyo. Kyo and Zach.
Gotcha.
There's a lot of great characters. Zach Bell is just full of great characters. And a lot of the magic is great. Hell, one of my favorite characters, one of my favorite demons, aside from the ones that I fucking love all the demons. No matter who they are, I love them all. One of them is named Danny. He shows up a decent way into the manga.
Right.
But he only has his first spell, which is a healing spell that heals him completely, and that's all he needs.
I mean, that's understandable.
If he gets shot 30 times, he just heals and fucks him up.
I feel like that's the only thing you do need.
Yeah. but no, it's great. I highly recommend the original manga. But it does, because remember how I said that you have to fight the you have to become number one, the last demon remaining to become the demon king.
Yeah.
That seems like a good end to the story.
Uh-huh.
It's like that's the story or the character development. Zatch understanding his powers through his amnesia. Kyo becoming more social and a lot braver. And then everybody else, like all the character arcs were complete.
Okay.
So you would sit there thinking, okay, what would the sequel do? And I will say, so far, the sequel does not disappoint.
That's always good.
But again, it's one of those, it's like, okay, why is it happening? Because there's a good hook, and the hook has got me, but I'm not sure whether to let it continue reeling me in or just figure out how to take the hook out of my mouth. The analogy kind of breaks down towards the end, but you get what I mean.
I'm always currently a confused fish trying to find out whether or not the worm is worth it.
Yes. No, the hook is very good. It has me at the hook. I'm just like, okay, why? Why is it happening? Tell me.
Why am I letting this worm take me to the surface?
And if it's shit, I'm gonna drop it and be very sad.
Or if you get all the way to the end, then you just die because you let the fisherman take you.
Pretty much. And I highly recommend it. There's a lot of the magic plays very well with each other. It's so good.
Well, perhaps I will pick it back up. I'll have to pick it up from the beginning again, but
yeah. There's also a horse character. His name is Ponygon.
Okay.
Oh, I remember Ponygon vaguely.
Yes. He's like a weird horse donkey dog thing. And the only thing he can say is Meru Meru Me.
Interesting.
Except that his partner Sunbeam, his name is Sunbeam. How cool of a name is Sunbeam?
Sunbeam.
Oh,
Good name.
clever. Very clever.
Okay, hang on. Yeah. So pretty much, yeah. Sunbeam is also pretty wonky. He's adorable. I love him. But Ponygon, his real name is Snyder. But nobody calls him Snyder.
Okay then.
It's just nobody can understand him, so Kyo calls him Ponygon, which he hates. But whatever, they can't understand him. But when Ponygon and Sunbeam finally meet, and Ponygon realizes that he can understand him, he says in his language, "My name is Snyder." And Sunbeam goes, "What? But your name, I already know your name is Ponygon."
Oh my god.
Which makes him very upset.
That's funny.
I will say, it's also not spoilers because it's expected, but at some point, Zatch regains his memories. And he was friends with Ponygon in the demon world.
Okay.
So when they were asking Zatch about the demon world, he's like, "Oh yeah, I was friends with Ponygon, but I think he had a different name then." And he goes, "Oh, they finally they'll say my name." But Zatch is there like, "I can't remember, so I'm going to keep calling you Ponygon."
Oh my god.
Oh, they do my boy so dirty. Also, there is another demon that can understand him and knows that his name is Snyder, but he just never says anything and calls him Ponegana.
Oh my god.
Oh, he knows. He just won't say anything.
Just watching the chaos.
That's pretty much.
Hey, that sounds like something I would do.
That's something I would absolutely do.
Yeah. Be like, I'm just gonna watch the chaos unfold. Add to the fire.
I meant calling someone by the wrong name.
Oh, well, okay, that too. But I was talking about, watch the chaos.
Yeah. Actually, there was a guy that I used to work with. His name is Brandon.
You call
But I
him Polygon?
honestly thought his name was Patrick.
Oh my god.
And I actually called him Patrick too, and he was confused but didn't say anything.
He didn't correct you?
No. He just thought, when I asked him about it, he goes, I thought you were just calling to someone behind me. But he still turned around, which solidified the idea his name was Patrick.
Jesus. I would think once you continue talking to him, you would, that would make it, pretty clear who you were talking to, but okay.
Oh, no. It took me a week to learn that his name isn't Patrick.
I guess it's better than years of not knowing someone's name because I don't want to re-ask them their name.
I'm guessing that's from experience.
Yeah, work, Like I said, I went many years going, hey, how's it going? With very vague terms of, how to interact with someone.
Yeah, of course.
I'd make sure I was in their field of vision.
Good times.
Yeah, it's always fun, especially for me working in a hotel. You're never going to get to know everybody's names, especially with the departments you don't interact with.
Yes.
Like, I don't know the names of anybody in the housekeeping department. Yet for some reason, these people know my name.
Oh, God.
Oh, of course. I'm like that in my job. I'm like hotel adjacent. I'm in a casino. There's so many other departments.
Yeah. And I'm like, oh, hey, you. And meanwhile, I'm sitting here thinking, how the fuck do you know my name? Because I don't know who the hell you are.
Here's what you do. How's it going, housekeeping? What's up, housekeeping number 2? That will get them to like it.
Housekeeping 2, housekeeping 3.
Exactly.
No, housekeeper 4.
Just do like I forget his name. The doctor on Scrubs. It's like Bob something. Just be like, everybody's name is now Jeff, except for Jeffs who are now named Slagathor.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
So everyone is Jeff, except Jeff. I mean, it'll probably work.
Oh my goodness.
I'm not sure it would, though.
Maybe.
I think people like to have their name actually be used.
Maybe.
Well, heck, I'm not going to deny when I first went back to work, I didn't answer to my real name for a while.
Because you're so used to being called Damien.
Yeah, because I got so damn used over the 18 months of being away from work being called Damien. That when my boss called me by my name, I'm just like, la, 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 la. And he's like, ah. I'm like, wait. Oh, you were talking to me. Sorry, what?
Yeah. See, I'm lucky. I work at home, so everyone's name is right there.
Yeah, of course.
When they talk and that circle lights up, it's next to their name. I know who I'm talking to because I don't gotta remember it because I'm staring at it.
Nice.
Like, all right, Inspector Gizmo.
Inspector Gizmo.
God. Although I guess I could see Mota and look at a name still and still say it wrong.
All right, Borcoda.
I say it wrong on purpose.
I know. You also make
And the
polls
funny
on
thing is-
wrong on purpose.
The funny thing is, you can't turn that around on me and mispronounce my name.
What do you mean?
Borcoda.
I've told you about my feelings with my name, right?
Oh yeah.
As long as I know you're referring to me, I don't really care what you call me.
We got to think of something. Eventually.
Oh yeah. No, I'm sitting there thinking, the hell could I say that would
Actually, I know how.
be slightly that would be
No, I
not
got
quite
something.
offensive, but enough to annoy Mota.
I got something.
All right,
It's perfect.
You already know.
I got it. So how's it going, Flesh Tuber?
I hate it. I just don't like how it sounds.
So we're here today with the Flesh Tuber Motapore.
That's great. We have something. We have some slight ammunition for it now. It's great.
It's
Very
great.
slight.
The reason why it bothers me is because it sounds too similar to an adult pocket toy. It sounds like that, and I don't like it. I don't like how it could be called anything else. It's just like, they just had to be like, yes, this sounds like a good name.
Damn it.
As Shade slowly dies.
Fine.
I think you're killing us both over here, Mota.
That was not what I did not think of that.
Yeah,
I didn't see that either.
I like it.
I'm
It's
still
just
using it.
What?
Still using it.
Yeah.
Yeah, of course. Oh well. No, that is also, that's not calling me. That's just like saying the general name. I don't like it.
I don't know why, but the words just popped into my head right now. Hey, Pocket Tuber Mota.
Yeah, I'm not too annoyed by that.
Although that just sounds like you have like Motobor in your pocket.
Yeah, you have a Twitch mobile on.
Yeah. Well, I was gonna say you just have like a tiny version of MOBA, like Mota, little chibi Mota. You just put them in your like little shirt pocket.
Oh,
Like
the Persicons from Chobits.
Yeah.
The tiny ones.
Well, I was thinking more the devil on the shoulder, the devil angel on the shoulder kind of thing.
Oh no, that's just devil for Mota.
I make my way out of the pocket and I just look up and go, and then I just snuggle back into the pocket.
Yep.
And don't forget your liquor. Be like, glug 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 glug.
I would swim in a cup of beer, of liquor.
Well, you gotta now make one of those for your emote.
Yes.
I could do that for coffee too.
Good.
Especially since I've been learning espresso. I've been thinking about making matcha coffee.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because the matcha powder, you can make like matcha milk tea, which is like tea and milk and matcha.
Yes, I had some when I went on vacation. It was damn good.
I was thinking of actually buying the matcha powder, doing the espresso coffee, the milk, and then mixing it into matcha powder.
Yeah, actually, wait, no, mine was a Thai. Mine was a Thai milk tea. Never mind. But still, I imagine it'd still be just as good.
I'm excited. I want to try it, dude.
Well, there's also a boba tea too. Is good.
The espresso I made this morning, amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Was it bitter?
Well, I put the milk in mine, so I kind of had like a latte sort of. Not latte. Hold on.
Most coffee to me is bitter though, so like I'm assuming if you haven't added like a brick of sugar, then
Oh no. The coffee I made on its own was hella bitter.
Yeah, no, I can't do it.
I gave some to my mom. I gave her a little less than half a shot glass.
She hated it.
And she sipped it and she goes, "Ooh, that's strong."
Yeah, no, I would have to have something like sweet. I can't handle bitter. I hate bitter.
Here's the thing. I don't like bitter too, but it was still good. I still like coffee. I like my coffee black. Okay, no, it was an espresso. It's a espresso, steamed milk, and then the foam. So yeah, I made a latte.
I am slowly moving towards black coffee. Like I've been for years getting what is known as the triple or the double for my drinks. But lately, it's usually because I don't know if you guys know the terminology, because Tim Hortons up here in Canada.
What's Tim Hortons?
It's a coffee donut shop.
It's a Canada thing.
Dunkin' Donuts.
Yeah, it's like your Dunkin' Donuts, but Canadian. But better, I guess.
I mean, yes. Okay. Everyone throws a massive amount of hype over it. So.
But double, like a triple, is a coffee with 3 creams, 3 sugars in it.
Okay.
Really, really, really sweet.
Actually, yeah, I can imagine. I don't think I could do that.
Well, that's why I usually get an extra large when I go for that one.
Okay.
And then there's the double, which is same thing, but 2 creams, 2 sugars.
Right.
And then I don't think there's a special name for this one with single cream, single sugar. I don't actually know. I've never thought of it. One-on-one, maybe. I don't know. But I've been slowly downgrading to that.
Right.
It's because I'm at that age where I gotta watch what I eat for sweet stuff, because I'm the same age my mother was when she was diagnosed with diabetes. So
right,
trying to cut back a lot on the sweets heavily. Mm-hmm. Not too successfully sometimes, but
okay.
But this morning I decided I'm not getting my coffee going to work. I'm gonna get what is known as an ice cap.
Okay.
Which I don't know what the Starbucks there would be a Starbucks equivalent, I'm sure. It's essentially a frozen coffee. Essentially.
Like coffee with ice, or like a Slurpee?
Kind of like a Slurpee almost, but coffee.
I don't think I want that.
Oh, it's delicious, man. They're really, really good. So I got that this morning, and I got to work because I usually just put it in my cup holder and drive to work, and I'll eat my breakfast wrap on my way in.
Right.
I got to work, I put the straw in, I took a sip, and I instantly regretted every second of buying that one.
Too sweet. Was it bad or strong?
Way sweeter than I remember them being.
Okay.
I'm like, well, I regret every second of that $4.50 I wasted on this. Let's see if I can.
I would probably like it.
Probably.
Oh, I was going to say, Sade, I actually bought some coffee syrups recently. There's a vanilla salted caramel and a mocha. And you just dip the syrup into coffee, and it's like a creamer.
Interesting.
So I haven't tried them yet. They might be pretty good.
Oh, also, apparently there are some Tim Hortons in America. They're just
there are.
North.
They're on the East Coast, I think.
Yeah, Northeast.
There.
Like Michigan has some.
There you guys go.
Here,
and New York.
I will save this so I can show it.
Oreo? Oreo. Ooh.
Yes, yeah. There's Oreo. There's all kind of cookie type flavors. I think there's like the caramel one. What was the most recent one? There's a new one. Like the flavors change
Right.
from time to time. What the hell was the special one this morning? I can't remember what it was, but I just got a caramel one this morning.
Right.
Interesting. But like it was like they're good, but they're sweet, way sweeter than I remember them being.
Right.
Because I haven't had one since like last summer, so because they're I guess it's probably a Canadian thing, but some of us are weird and enjoy ice cold shit during the winter. Yeah.
I mean,
it's pretty good.
I like ice cold shit during winter.
I was talking to a friend of mine was telling me that it's actually really good to drink cold stuff during winter and drink hot stuff during summer, because then it gets the inside of your stomach hot or cold depending, and help you accumulate to the temperature more.
I suppose.
It's like your body gets used to it.
And of course you drink cold stuff in the winter, Shade. You live in the goddamn desert, so you don't get a winter.
No, we get kind of a winter. We just don't get anything else. We get summer and winter. There's no in between. We don't know what fall is, and we don't know whatever the fuck the other thing is. I know there's supposed to be 4 seasons, right?
No, that's a myth. I mean, here we have winter, and then we have pothole season.
God damn it! I mean, legitimately, god damn it.
Florida was similar. You got summer, hurricane, downpour, and alligators.
Fucking just alligators raining from the skies.
Honestly, I would not be surprised if alligators just fall from the sky. I mean, lizards already fall from the sky, so it's close enough. Green iguanas, I mean.
Oh.
Yeah, the iguanas during the winter, they get too cold to move and they drop out of trees.
Oh.
Oh.
So every winter, the news actually puts out a bulletin saying, please watch out if you're walking under trees for falling iguanas. And don't touch them because they will warm up through your body heat and scratch the shit out of you out of fear.
Okay then.
So yeah, that was Florida. But now I get all the seasons here, and it's weird.
So my question still stands. What the hell is the 4 seasons again?
Oh, the 4 seasons?
They're a nice hotel.
Summer? You know, summer, alligators, hurricane, downpour.
Not that seasons, you son of a... It's summer, winter, fall, and fuck, I don't know.
Spring.
Oh, that's right, spring. Yeah, I don't know what the fuck that is either.
Do you even know what rain is?
Yes, it's called our monsoon seasons. That's when we flood.
Yes.
Arizona has monsoons.
Yes.
Interesting.
That's basically when that's kind of how we at least have life in the desert during monsoon seasons.
I was gonna say, how are you guys a desert then if you actually get rain?
Yeah, it's a monsoon season. It's let's see.
It's 1 week out of the year.
Let's see, when is that season? It's from June 15th to September 30th.
Okay, so it's just a little while.
Yeah, and then but storms peak around mid-July to mid-August.
Ooh, so you're getting right up there.
Yeah, I think we had a short bit of rain earlier, but we also had a boob apparently a little bit ago, which is just a dust storm.
You said boob.
It's a haboob. It's just dust.
I know. It's just a massive dust storm.
It is.
Sounds irritating.
It doesn't sound like fun.
Yeah, you get stuck and you can't see for shit. So,
my allergies feel for you.
yeah. In fact, we had one. I think it was yesterday.
Ugh.
I don't think it hit where I lived, but it was here. It was a warning.
Oh, see, it was just like yesterday how I stepped out of work and I'm like, why is it so windy? Here, 3 tornadoes touched down around where the province where I live.
Damn.
Jesus.
Yeah, news to me. But that explains why it was so windy.
Yeah.
All of the weather that's been going on over here is just, it's been hot. But like, for me, I was like, okay, this is a nice temperature. For everyone else, is like, we're dying, the humidity, the heat. And it's like, I'm sweating, but I'm still having a good time. And then today made me very sad.
Uh-oh.
Because I was outside for 4 hours in 95-degree heat, but it was dry. There was no humidity. So it didn't even feel hot. I just felt disappointed.
Interesting.
I was disappointed in the Midwest for not having humidity. Although, apparently on Tuesday, it's supposed to be 100 degrees Fahrenheit. So that should be fun.
That'll be fun.
Hang on, let me... that's 38 degrees Celsius.
I know, Mota. I can convert.
Okay.
I suck at math, but I've learned how to convert Fahrenheit to Celsius.
Okay, now I have a lot of friends in the European countries that I just do it out for them because they won't do it.
No, I understand. I have so many American friends that I usually convert Celsius to Fahrenheit, so.
Yeah.
So, because I don't have to, so they don't have to, so I don't have to sit there and go, wait, what's that? Normal numbers?
Normal numbers. Fuck off.
I believe me, I've had a few American friends that go, what's that? What's that for the rest of the world? You freaking Canadian. It's like, bruh, America isn't the rest of the world, dude.
Yeah.
Anyone who thinks that, I'm like, okay, I'm gonna limit contact.
Why do you think I don't talk with him much anymore?
Fair.
No. Today was 106 or 84.
Was it
conversion?
Oh, you have no humidity. What a sad day.
Listen,
if there's no humidity, is it even worth being outside?
I gotta say, the time I was in California, everyone's like, it's got that humid heat. I'm like, this feels fucking great.
Right?
It is currently 50 Fahrenheit here right now.
Can I have your fucking weather? Send it over here, goddammit. I will trade you.
It's currently 81 Fahrenheit.
See, what's the hottest day coming up? Oh, ad. Fuck off.
I have a 108 day coming, or 83.
I just have that 100, and that's it.
Looks like the hottest day I've got is coming on Sunday. Or Friday, sorry. Next Friday. It's 79. Feels like 88. But that's within the next 7 days, so that could change.
I'm straight up Googling. It's like, is there a manga about coffee?
I wouldn't be surprised.
Wouldn't surprise me. Yeah, we kind of got off topic, didn't we?
A little bit.
Yeah, it's fine. Oh.
We usually get off topic towards the end.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Apparently, the hottest temp in AZ was, I think it, unless I'm wrong here, but 128 degrees.
What does a Pokemon character have anything to do with that?
What?
There's a Pokemon character named AZ. As in capital A, lowercase z.
Interesting.
Well, Shane, I will tell you the 128.
Yeah.
You think you've got it bad? place where my dad goes is about that on a daily basis
Oof.
Yeah, no, thank you.
during the summer.
I'm gonna have to say no, no, thank you.
Because he's in a true desert.
Yeah, I'm fine. I don't want that.
I'm fine. No, I'm good.
I don't really think that's livable, to be honest.
The first time I learned about that, I literally looked at that and went, I would friggin' melt.
Yep. No, thank you.
How much was it again?
128.
Huh. I'm interested to try it out.
Yeah,
That's about 50, 53, 54 Celsius.
I'll give it a try.
let's see.
What's the worst that can happen?
Make sure you have lots of water.
No.
Because it is okay. It is in an environment out there that'll literally kill car's air conditioning system.
Yep.
Ooh, that sounds like fun.
I mean, just the temperatures here has destroyed the inside of my car.
Oh, I can imagine. Ugh.
Yeah, like the part where my where the stick is, right? Where the I can't remember the fucking technical terms for right now.
The shifter?
Yeah, the shifter, right? You know how there's like that like plastic that's like around that? It looks wrinkled.
Ooh.
From the sun. And parts of it just peels off.
Ooh.
And that
so how old is your car?
That's not that old. Also,
again, I reiterate, how old is the car? I just want to know, out of curiosity.
I mean, I honestly can't remember. Is my problem?
Oh, so you don't know what year it is?
Hold on. I know it's a Ford Fiesta. That's about all I can remember right now. 20 something. Ford Fiesta 20 something. I don't know.
Oh, you poor soul driving a Fiesta. Oh.
Listen, I don't need anything fancy. I just need a car that gets me places. I hardly drive the damn thing as is. I work from home.
Oh. The Fiesta, you're driving a friggin' a tin can on wheels, essentially.
Yep.
We go.
Listen,
here's Davey, the mechanic.
It didn't cost a lot. It was cheap, and that's all I cared about. Plus, it's fine for gas, which is great right now.
Oh God, don't get me started on gas. I filled up today. Not even half a tank cost me $64.
Yeah, see, a full tank, $50.
I fucking hate you.
My parents have to drive a lot more because they both have trucks.
Oh, my parents' half ton from a quarter tank was $165.
Damn. Oh, also, I forgot to mention the other part about the sun damage is I used to have these gloves in the window because when you get in the car, you can't touch the fucking steering wheel.
Right.
Yeah, those black gloves turned a very pale yellowish white.
Dude, can I suggest something?
What?
Get your back windows and side windows tinted. And then get a sun visor for your windshield.
It's sun break shit here.
Yeah. It's why right now I need to get the back windows redone on my car because I want my beautiful interior to fade. Right.
I was talking with a woman earlier today about her window tint.
Yeah.
Because I couldn't. She was wondering why I couldn't recognize her car, and I'm like, I just suck at remembering. And he goes, "Don't you remember my car from its illegal window tint?" And then she showed me the window. And then she gave me. Then she let me get like close to see the window tint. I'm like, oh yeah, that's hella dark. No.
Wait. Illegal window tint?
Yeah, you can't have it too dark.
If it's too dark, it becomes illegal.
Like, well, okay, are we talking like the back windows or the side windows for the doors?
Side windows for the door.
Okay, I understand that some places, yeah. Like here, we can't tint our side windows at all. But other places across Canada will do allow it, like to a certain degree. But I've seen many cars with their side windows black, and they get away with it.
I figured at the same time, nobody really cares.
Don't say that around here. I mean, hell, that's all the cops seem to give tickets for these days is for window tint.
I mean, the cops in the States.
Oh, yeah. Here it's a money grab.
But let's not get political.
No, let's not. That's getting too much into politics.
Yeah.
Speaking of politics, though.
Speaking of politics,
how about this manga about this politician that died and then became a isekai?
I mean, that's essentially, from my understanding, the plot of Ni no Kuni 2. Revenant Kingdom.
I have not played that.
I haven't either.
From what I'm told, the intro of the game starts off with the President of the United States in a limo, and then the city he's in getting nuked.
Okay.
Fun.
And then he wakes up in a fantasy world looking like 40 years younger, but still having his gun. And he helps the prince escape a coup by shooting fantasy people in the face. But anyway, I was gonna say, speaking of political, actually, Shade.
Yo.
How's your throat?
I'm alive still?
I don't know. What the hell does that have to do with being political?
I think it's up with COVID.
No. I was just asking in general, how's your throat?
Oh, yeah, no, I'm fine. I had my Theraflu. I'll survive for the next 4 hours.
Nice.
Nice.
No, do we have anything else to talk about, you think? Because we really did go through all of our manga and webtoons.
Yeah, we kind of did, didn't we?
Yeah. Considering I don't read.
And I did just find...
And those I do read, I can't remember.
I did just find a manga about a coffee shop that I kind of want to read. It's called Happy Cafe.
Happy Cafe, huh?
Yeah.
Cafe. I guess I should probably type manga like that because I just got I got something completely different. First off, wait, hold on. Let me go back to that. Why was the first thing that pops up is the Google search for IHOP? The fuck? And then Buffalo Wild Wings and then Happy Food. The fuck?
Hey, maybe it knows you're hungry.
I'm not though.
Shade is hanky.
Shade's getting hangry.
I ate before this, motherfuckers. Can I just say, hold on.
According to your Google searches.
Hold on. Mota, can I just say, because I just looked this up, right? You know what this reminds me of?
Fruits basket?
Yes. Like I saw it and went, check, check. All we gotta do is you make the character on the left that I'm seeing have orange hair instead of white.
It does. The art style is a lot like Fruit Baskets. It is quite an old manga, from my understanding, though.
Yeah, I saw it and I was like, Fruit Basket, got it.
Yeah, it started out in 2005. So yeah, it's pretty old.
Interesting, fun. I just saw it. I was like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's good. I know I didn't have much to add to it, but you know.
You didn't.
I learned. Fine. We learned. We also know that Damien's currently reading all this stuff right now.
Oh yeah, he is just speed reading.
I'm not that fast of a reader, you guys. Come on now.
I don't know. Are we sure about that?
No.
What's your reading speed, Damien? Tell us.
Yeah, what is your words per second?
If we're going by me reading the kind of super light novels,
Light novels? Yeah.
light novels.
Okay.
If I'm actually serious, I could probably finish 3 of them in a night.
Ooh, fun.
And they're I don't even know.
Like what, 120-ish pages?
Give or take.
How many words are on it? On a page.
What's the font size? What's the font that they use?
Hold on. I'm pulling up my Kindle.
It's like my brain's trying to convert this into like versus a normal book is the problem for me.
Okay, my Kindle has an update.
Oh no.
This might take a moment.
I was about to say, let us wait until next week when Damien can give us an answer.
Next week when it finishes updating on Dragon Ball. No.
Yeah. By then it should be done updating.
Okay, it does not tell me the font size, but it's at about 53% magnification, so...
Okay, fair.
Gotcha. I just don't know what the words are like compared to a book.
The one that I'm currently on is 205 pages, but that's again at 53% magnification, so...
Right.
Gotcha. Okay.
So yeah, I want to say about maybe 12, 13-ish for font size.
Right.
But again, this is untouched Kindle app. I haven't done anything. So.
Gotcha. Okay.
Right.
So yeah, no, if I'm serious, I could finish 3 in a night.
Okay.
Neat.
Now, what is your typing speed?
Not what it used to be.
Yeah.
Oh.
I once upon a time typing speed was about 140.
Oh, okay.
Once upon a time. But yeah, no, not now with the arthritis. I'm nowhere near that.
See, I know what we need to do, right? Insomniac streams typing games.
Yes.
I have some old memories, some really weird typing games in the past.
Yeah, same.
One of them.
I know a certain individual that was posting that in one of our Discords.
Oh.
I could have put them to shame. I'll just say that.
Yeah, I just remember one involved a bee. And it was fighting.
Binoculars.
It just had a bee and it was fighting. It was weird. I don't remember it. It was elementary school. I was at least in like the 2nd grade. It was weird.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Neither do I. That's the problem. It's been that long. I don't think I could find the game if I tried.
Right.
Yeah, I honestly don't remember.
Yeah.
Very interesting.
Any what's up, Mona?
Oh, nothing.
I was gonna say, do we have anything we want to close up with?
Read more Webtoons and like the episodes because it helps the artist.
Okay.
Yes.
I say as I continuously forget to like the episodes.
Don't feel bad. I'm kind of the same way. I forget to. I don't mean to, but it just kind of happens sometimes.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh, but aside from that, that's it.
Okay. I'm sure we can maybe attempt to come back to this game. Maybe have some updates and stories and such.
Once
Maybe
Shade
and maybe
learns how to read.
yeah.
Listen.
Shade learns how to read.
I can listen. I read. Okay. If we went back to books again, I have more books. I have an entire bookshelf in my closet.
For all we know, they're
that-
audiobooks.
They're
Yeah.
not. You don't keep audiobooks in a closet
Yes,
in
you
a
do.
bookshelf.
Sure you do.
If you have an old phone, you just stick it in a closet when you're done.
No. Old
Yes.
phones are put off to being alarms.
With 14 to 20 different alarms that you sleep through.
Exactly. So like I have my phone, I have my old phone, and I have my alarm clock, and they're all set up for alarms.
And you sleep
Right.
through every single one of them.
I sleep through at least half of them. Now, eventually this sound gets to me. But you know what though? Someone knocking on my door is an immediate wake up somehow.
So what I'm hearing is that we just need to call you on Discord.
I would not hear it. It
Through your phone.
has to be a physical knock on my door. That somehow wakes me up.
All right.
That is weird, actually.
It fucking is.
I actually turned off all of my alarms because I always either wake up before or wake up like in between alarms, and I just never need them.
Although I will also verify it, but it can't be like a little tiny baby knock. Like you can barely fucking hear the thing. It has to actually be a knock.
Oh, doesn't someone knock on the door? Shade, you should go and wake up.
God damn it.
Wake up, Shade.
Yeah, everyone wake up right now. This is actually all a dream. Wake up.
Wake up,
Wake up,
Shade.
Shade. Wake up,
No.
Shade.
It's
No,
like,
no.
oh, good, you're at work. It's you were having a terrible dream.
Wake up, Paul.
Paul.
Just call Paul out. That's right. We know you're listening, Paul. Wake the
Yes.
fuck up, Paul.
Is
Your
your
bills
last
are
name
due.
Bearer?
Paul
That's
Bear.
in what? Paul. No.
Come on.
What?
Finally, someone caught that. Come on.
No, say it again.
Paul Bearer. Think about it.
Polo Bear?
Paul Bearer. It's a funeral thing.
I've never been to one.
Oh, you're lucky. You're lucky. I've only been to I've only been to about 5 in the last 7 years.
Yeah,
only one
no,
of only one of them I wanted to throw a party during.
Oh. Alrighty then.
Not getting into that one. not live. I'm not live.
I mean, that's
Right.
That's fair.
Very fair.
All right, then. Well, I guess we've set our piece for the day. Night.
Damien sure has.
Yeah. All right, then. Well, then. Motorboard. Anything you want to
Yes.
add? Any goodbyes?
I would like to thank one person in particular.
Oh, God.
Uh-oh.
And that person is, and this is where Shade cuts it off and starts the outro in the audio version. It just leaves everyone in suspense.
God damn it. Yeah, I'll just cut out this part.
Yeah, just cut out that part and play the audio.
The end?
Play the outro. Yeah, just the end.
You did, there's no one like, they did the whole like,
Come on.
No.
all right, I'll do it.
Keep going. Just
I'm gonna fucking do it. I'm doing it.
Do it.
nah, just keep. It would be better. Just keep everything. Do what you want.
No, I'm doing
My
it,
joke
Rodham.
is dumb. All right, if you're gonna.
That's we've ended now. This is the end.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we're already
Okay.
here at the end. Everything we're here is not going into the video.
Oh, beautiful.
This is exclusive
I meant
live content now.
I meant it as a joke, but go nuts.
But no, we can keep it on. It's fine.
Yeah, give it on. But no, that's it.
Anyway,
I'm it. I'm done.
Anyway, I thought you were okay. Well, make sure to follow the Mota board on the Twitter
for more Twitter funny jokes.
and
It's at Motorboard 1963 on Twitter, and just Motorboard on Twitch.
Yeah, Damien.
and you find me on Twitter at Storm_Damien, and hopefully very soon on Twitch at Damien_Storm.
And then you can find Insomniac Views on the Twitter as well, on Insomniac Views Twitter.com. And then of course you can catch us live here on Twitch when we do these things on our what day is it today? Thursdays around 8:30ish p.m. PT time. Sometimes 8:45. Who the fuck knows half the time? You know, it's normally 8 something. All right.
We live when we live.
Otherwise you can find me here in the same spot on Twitter, on Twitch, Twitch, whatever, on Twitch, because we normally host it here. So huzzah! Anyway, moving on. Other than that, I guess I don't know. We're on YouTube. I know I'll probably be putting all the links below, so just check all that stuff. They'll take you right to them all. It's great. Huzzah! Links and descriptions, they're great. Anyway, adios.
Bye, everyone.
Have a good night, everyone.
Bye.